Common Avenue Gym, high school basketball tonight. The beginning of the new era here at MSJ. Christina Raish, the head coach of the Mounties, and they'll be taking on South Royalton, and we'll get the starting lineup.
Starting at number 20, Junior, Romeo Rook. Also number 21, Junior, Danielle Comstock. Our third guard in the lineup, number 22, Junior, Lacey Gilligan. Starting at forward, number 12, Junior, Haley Russell. And at the other forward, number 25, freshman Logan Kavanaugh. And now we get coached by Christina Raish.
Starters right here.
Home opener, and should be a good game. Should be a nice matchup between South Royalton in the blue uniforms. The Royals are called, taking on MSJ, the Green Wave. And like I said, head coach is Christina Raish, who's an outstanding player at Mill River Union High School, along with Tiffany Corey. They were quite a dynamic duo, and then they went on to coach basketball. Tiffany Corey was a great player at the Mayflower Conference, as was Raish. Raish started and won a championship with Castleton, or with the College of St. Joe's, and then went on with Green Mountain College. So she's just got a passion for the game of basketball. Chris Mayhew is the assistant coach out there. You remember Chris, a 96 graduate of Rutland High School, an outstanding ball player at Rutland and at St. Joe's College. And I just think they're going to bring a lot of energy and passion and knowledge to MSJ's women's basketball program. So Kavanaugh getting set to jump it up for MSJ, and they'll toss it up. Oh, they faked him out. And we're underway, and MSJ will control the tip, and that's going to be a pass from Comstock to O'Rourke, and it goes off the baseline, out from Kavanaugh, and they'll be out of bounds. Jen Trombley is injured, unable to play tonight. And MSJ setting up some pressure defense in the backcourt. Talking to Coach Mayhew before the start of the game, he was talking about the endurance and the great conditioning that his team went through in the preseason, and that they can press and run and play hard for 8 quarters if necessary. And when you play 4 quarters, that's why they're called quarters, 8-minute quarters, and then we'll have overtime if you need it. On the drive, the ball was blocked out of bounds off from the Mountie, and it's going to be Royals basketball. They'll take it on the baseline. Excuse me. As Lampson takes the ball out on the baseline, looking to get set, get it in play. She will do that, beat the 10 count. This will be a very good defensive MSJ team, and got a foul called in. We'll get the number. Actually, I missed it after all that. I missed the number. Oh, it's on Melanie O'Rourke, number 20. Okay. See Comstock, 21 on the ball. She'll guard Lampson on the inbounds pass. Oh, she popped open and got the basket. They were able to find Anika Van Fossen. And that's the first basket of the game. 2-0 Royalton with the basketball. Logan Kavanaugh, just a freshman, getting the start, and that's gonna be a foul, yeah. And they fouled Kavanaugh. But again, I was talking to Chris Mayhew because Coach Raish was busy, with the pre-game drills and everything with her team. So Chris kind enough to take some time to talk to me. And we're just talking about Kavanaugh. She's a freshman, and how much she's progressed in the preseason like that. He said she's been a leading scorer in the last 2 scrimmages, and she makes it 2-2 now. MSJ with the bucket off Kavanaugh's foot. Drive the length of the rope and got it. 4-2 and 6:51 to go in the first quarter. And this will be Comstock. She'll be picked up at the logo mid-court and finds Gilligan. Now, a lot of these names, maybe hope they're familiar with it. A lot of these players have been together since Christ the King basketball. And quick hands. Oh, real quick hands. That was number 23 down here with the quick hands, Jane Manby. So they're going to set up, not really a box formation. They spread it like an umbrella, and it's going to come up around. One thing also is that they're good perimeter shooters, MSJ. Like that right there. Lacey Gilligan with the bucket, ties it at 4. Tell you what, nice job of getting the ball down the floor with a quick push Royalton has the last couple times. Here comes the O'Rourke Express to Comstock to the finish. And Comstock goes hard to the floor, will pop back up. 6-4 MSJ with their first lead of the game. 3-pointer, it's going to be off the mark. Rebound will come down to O'Rourke, and she'll get the ball up ahead. Here's the push. 2-on-1. Comstock got stripped of the ball and touched it going out of bounds and lost it. I believe it was Kavanaugh on her right side, and she just lost the handle on it. Lamson ducks underneath, and Lamson with a good explosion into the front court. Goes baseline, lays it up, and got it. 6-6, and boy, the points are flowing tonight. This is going to be a fun one. No, Dr. Ernie Bove coached the CYO, CKS teams, and then the Crusaders themselves from Christy King. O'Rourke, Gilligan, Trombley, who's not playing, Comstock. And that pass came from Reister. That will rim out, stays on the floor, picked up by the Royalton squad. Royals now with the ball, and they'll get that long pass into the front court, and boy, that paint was open. They took advantage of it. Goes out of bounds off from Royalton. That was Chelsea Wilmot, who took it to the hole and didn't convert. And right now, that transition defense on both teams, we're kind of waiting for it to appear here tonight. 6-6 to score. Mally's with the basketball. Comstock will come down to Gilligan. Gilligan puts it on the floor in one dribble, comes to O'Rourke. She's got tremendous three-point range. Look for Kavanaugh inside. Pass a little hard, and Logan Kavanaugh will watch it bounce out of bounds to the South Royalton Royals. And that's going to just get it in bounds. They'll stay with Lamson now. Good job of getting the push again. Nice push. There's the penetration, the running one-hander, and oh, it just won't draw everything but the basket. And then tie up. Yep. Got a jump ball, possession arrow. It's going to be Royalton. Lamson will take it out of bounds. 4:56 to go in what's been a very briskly played tempo here in the first quarter, and I love that. All the way around, no screen, just took off, and they'll spin in the paint. They want to kick it back up top, and they go to the free throw line. There's the cut, the ball a little bit behind on the pass as they're looking for Van Vossen, and MSJ with the turnover. O'Rourke, like I said, can really nail the three-pointer. That time she's off the mark. Rebound 1 and out will come down to South Royalton. That'll be Manby with the ball. Front court. And nope. I'll tell you, it really wasn't a bad decision to take the shot by Roy. Yeah, and they want to get the tempo going. And from the bench, you can hear the MSJ coaches talk about tempo. Nate Trainer also out there. I forgot to mention Nate for the MSJ squad. He's a JV coach and also an assistant varsity coach. Comstock, nope, front rimmed it, 1 and out. And they'll look for Lamson, and she'll run the point, and she'll bring it up now over timeline. Goes below the free throw line, and that's going to be no good. It rattled around. Boy, they're getting good shot selections, though. Comstock will put it on the floor and dribble it after she did quite a tightrope walk in front of the MSJ bench. And that was read and stolen. That time it was Manby that jumped out. And we'll go to Lamson. 6-6, 3:46 to go. Lamson, two-pointer. Nope, front rim hard off the rim. Goes way outside the arc. Picked up by Lacey Gilligan, and now we'll go back down to Danielle Comstock. Comstock wants to penetrate. Then he'll kick the ball back. They'll work it over, and this is going to be Gilligan. No. Reister got involved in the rebounding action down there. Now, Katie Reister, I watched play many years for the Otter Valley organization through the grade school, middle school, and she's a good player. She hasn't yet, I don't think she's attempted a shot here in this first quarter, but she's more than capable of becoming a scorer. O'Rourke read it, stole it. O'Rourke will go to the left hand, kicks, fires hard off the backboard, comes off the front of the rim. Here comes Lamson the other way, and they stepped up this time, stopped the penetration. That's Van Vossen, no good, 1 and out, and long pass up ahead, and O'Rourke's fast, but I think she's going to catch a break. Nope, it's going to be off from O'Rourke. Nice idea. I like where they're trying to push the tempo here. Both teams. And Lamson now. One of the more deliberate trips over the timeline. They've been usually up fast and going. As Wilmot had the ball and lost the handle on it. The Mounties, O'Rourke with the basketball over the top. Brings it to the left elbow. That's on the floor. Comstock, left hand. Going to count it, Comstock! Oh, you see her. She's as good left or right-handed. It's irrelevant. She can do it either way, and she got in there and gets it 8-6 MSJ with 2:45 to go, and she got a chance to get the free throw and make a three-point play here. And only the second foul, three combined by the two teams, only 3 team fouls. It's been a real good, clean, fast game. And only the second foul on the Royals, but unfortunately Jane Manby has a bolt. She's going to sit down with those 2 fouls. And that, nope, won't happen. Kavanaugh went to shoot it, had it slip out of the back of her hand, and we've got a foul called. And it'll be Comstock that picks up the foul. That's her first personal, team second, and they'll be just signed out as Wilmot, number 1 out there, brought the ball into Lamson, and Lamson, again, no pressure until she gets between circle. Oh, there's that little loop over the top. Nice cut to the hole. It's set on the back heel of the rim. Wouldn't drop. Almost came to a dead standstill. And Comstock didn't hear the footsteps coming behind her. Wilmot with the steal will go to Lamson. Back to Wilmot, and she wants to work the ball inside the paint, kick it out. Yeah, and they got it down inside the paint there. Great ball fake, falling down, a little off balance. Reister with the rebound. Reister will go to Comstock now for MSJ. As Josefiak, number 10 in the game for the Royals. This is O'Rourke. Long lob pass inside Gilligan, goes baseline. Reister puts it on the floor, wanted to split the defense, had it stolen away by Lamson. Lamson with that great burst of speed. And boy, that's so close to the inline, and it's going to be off from MSJ out of bounds. And Megan Whitcomb coming in, number 12 now for the Royals. Royalton in those royal blue uniforms, down 8-6. On Josefiak, high off the glass would be an understatement. And she'll get it tied up at 8-all. Tell you, good crowd on hand tonight. Comstock crossover, Comstock baseline looking for Reister, pass too high, turnover MSJ. So everything very, very even here as far as takeaways and scores 8-8, and team fouls are 2 apiece. And now come to this side, and you see Whitcomb killed the dribble. Gilligan on her defensively. This is going to be Kavanaugh. Good job of keeping her feet still, Kavanaugh. I meant by not buying the ball fakes. O'Rourke goes to the floor, has it, and gets it back to Gilligan. Great job by Melanie O'Rourke. Comstock now will run the point, go to the right side. Comstock. So great entry pass to Kavanaugh. She is triple team, pass back, and I believe Josefiak, Kelly Josefiak got in there. Yeah, it was number 10 for the Royals, and did a nice job of disrupting that play. So Gilligan in the far corner of the Common Avenue gym. Get it into Comstock, swings it way over here on the side to O'Rourke to Reister, and Reister trying to go over to Gilligan. The ball might have been actually tipped. It becomes a steal by South Royalton. 49 seconds to go in an 8-8 first quarter. The shot up and no good. Rebound will come down to Kavanaugh. Takes a few dribbles and then finds her point guard. Comstock and the Mounties in their home and season opener. And great pass. And Reister now in the bucket. Wood in scoring column with that basket. Makes it 10-8 MSJ. Down the length of the floor, but Reister gotten back defensively, and that's going to be an air ball. Josefiak will walk the baseline, get it. She's going to take a 3. Yes, she'll get it. Nobody came out and guarded her. And now become 11-10 now. South Royalton will take back the lead. Josefiak for the game's first 3-point shot made. Reister up left hand. Reister will get it on the baseline. 12-11 MSJ. This is going to count if it goes, and it's just off the mark. And I can tell you right now, this is going to be a dandy of a game. So we'll have a 12-11 first quarter score. MSJ with the lead, and we'll be back. Jerry Munger bringing his high school basketball game from Common Avenue Gym. But I can tell you, we can only hope that the next 3 quarters are as good as that first quarter. 12-11, they combined 2 teams good for 23 points. And it wasn't on that hold the ball and lollygag around. That was good up and down the court hustle, and Comstock drives the hole and got fouled. I don't believe, they say it's going to be on the floor, no shots. I believe it's going to be the actual call here. Yeah, and that's on a new number too. I got to check that one out. 14, Melissa Cole in there for Royalton, and she'll pick up the foul. Kavanaugh catches, and it bounces way back above the free throw line, and here comes South Royalton. Got it, got the lead back too. That was Josefiak. 13-12. South Royalton and MSJ seesaw back and forth with the lead here. O'Rourke, and yeah, they're looking to dump it down to Reister. She came to her right, pass went to her left. A little miscommunications between Reister and O'Rourke. At the free throw line, and they'll have Whitcomb dribble it back up. And this is going to be an air ball, bounces around to Josefiak, off the glass and in. Shot initially taken by Tibbetts. And that's the largest lead by Wilmington now, 15-12, a 3-point lead. 7 minutes to go. We played 1 minute of the second quarter. That's O'Rourke. Took a little bump from behind, kept her balance, got the pass out to Comstock to Gilligan. Gilligan, let's go down inside to Kavanaugh. She'll turn fire and not get it. Weak side rebound. Reister fouled. Katie Reister got in there on the weak side, and we put a mark on her in 2 shots. That's what I was waiting to see. So Reister going to the line for MSJ after she was fouled in the act of shooting. Again, it's hard to believe about like a minute 10's already elapsed here in this quarter because it's just such a great pace. And Allie Shappy coming in for MSJ number 14, and she's going to replace Lacey Gilligan. That'll be the first substitution by the Mounties. So Reister trying to salvage 1 and 2 here and cut the lead down to a bucket. And won't get that one. Long rebound. Reister will chase it down herself, and Reister in the deep corner will come out now. This will be Comstock to O'Rourke, and nowhere to get that shot off. She's a slasher to penetrator, but she can nail the 3 from outside. Melanie O'Rourke can. Reister with an incredible shot. Oh, that's highlight material right there. You might see that on ESPN tomorrow. Travel, yeah, great call. If she puts the ball on the floor once, she's going to pick up the blocking foul on MSJ, but she shot the opening, saw the lane, and was just anxious to get there and traveled. Mounties will have the basketball, the chance to capture the lead back. They're down 15-14 right now. Comstock with the basketball comes over to Shappy, down to Reister. Reister trying to post her up, wasn't there. Recognized that fact and just kicked the ball back up and out. Now be off from Lampson, out of play. And O'Rourke's going to go over in front of the South Royalton bench, the Royals bench, and bring it into Shappy. And now Comstock will, again, she's running the show out there as far as the offense. And boy, that is a risky pass. O'Rourke snuck inside. O'Rourke got the basketball, and she's looking at Kavanaugh, slapped out of her hands, and I believe it was either Whitcomb or Cole that got a piece of the basketball. Mounties with the ball, down 1. O'Rourke came all the way around on a screen, popped up high, wasn't open, didn't force a shot. Comstock will put it up. No good. It hit the backboard support. Went out of bounds, becomes South Royalton basketball. And Lampson's played all minutes here in the first and second quarter. And I'll tell you what, Josefiak, she's a shooter. Oh, great job of getting inside, getting that rebound by Tibbetts. Nobody boxed her out, so she just took advantage of it. It's going to be up, and nope. Looked like it was going to be a maker when it left her hands, but it didn't happen. And that's going to be all the way up to Whitcomb. She'll turn fire, and no, rattled around, no good. Ball will go out of bounds off from Josefiak, and it'll become, a foul actually. Push it by, it's going to be Josefiak with the foul. That's her second personal, team's 5th. And for South Royalton, Chelsea Wilmot coming back in, number 1. And Shappy will take the ball out of bounds and bring it into Comstock. This is varsity basketball action. Jerry Munger bringing you this contest. You can see Shappy waited for the screen to open up O'Rourke. Goes to Comstock. They'll rotate the ball down. So, Reister went to make that cutback and just lost her balance. And tell you what, there's been great penetration by South Royalton all night. Comes back to Lampson, and no, can't get the second bounce to go her way. Goes off from Kavanaugh's foot out of bounds. So Lampson will take it out on the baseline underneath the South Royalton basket. They look inside, and that got pushed. Great job of getting the position by South Royalton. And that falls on Shappy. The South Royalton player just got in front of the defender, Shappy. And boy, that's just a clear path to the basket. MSJ and South Royalton played in the playoffs a couple years ago. That was a good game also, but that's going to be off the mark, and Kavanaugh was fouled. Tibbetts with the foul, that's the team 6. Significance of that will be that next foul committed, MSJ might have the opportunity to go shoot the 1-on-1. I say that because there's a lot of things that would cap and that they wouldn't go get the, even on the 7th foul, they wouldn't be able to shoot. Boy, Shappy, that's, Lampson got up in the air and deflected it, knocked it down, and actually made the steal. Oh, what a pass wrapped around and slapped out of bounds by Reister. I'm not sure who the foul was on. Reister looked like she got a lot of the ball. Whoa. So 2 shots coming up now for Whitcomb as she'll go to the line with a 3-point lead for South Royalton. And Megan Whitcomb will be good. Perfect, actually. And Joelle Bove, 23, coming into the game for MSJ for her first appearance. And Lacey Gilligan coming back in. She was walking around the sideline like she had kind of a lower back problem, but she's back in there right now, and they really need her. Long rebound, Bove will get to the corner a tad late, and almost got the steal, and it'll go out from Bove last, out of bounds, and it'll belong to South Royalton. So they've got that 4-point lead at 18-14. See South Royalton right there with the basketball, and they'll come off to Whitcomb. And again, they're just going to play a little toss and catch with Wilmot. A great ball movement by South Royalton. And there comes the long pass. The ball was over the top of the rim. It was an air ball picked up by MSJ. They want to get the push going and travel. Yeah. Lacey Gilligan turned and kind of did a whole pirouette and got called for the travel. And there'll be a turnover for 4:10 to go in the second quarter. As we're at the halfway point right now of the second quarter, and South Royalton going to be very happy with their performance here as they've got a 4-point lead. You see Whitcomb with the ball fake, and then Gilligan stayed right on her. Rourke just kind of helped out for a second as her player ran through that area, the person she was defending, and she followed. And Tibbetts gave the ball back to Lamson. Comstock on her defensively, cut her off for penetration. They come back now over the top, and we have a travel called. Good decep. What happened? The defense stepped out, and Wilmot didn't expect the path to be blocked, and she just stutter stepped. 3:39 left in the first quarter, and here comes Danielle, or in the second quarter, and Danielle Comstock, I meant in the first half. To Reister up, and tough shot. Good spot down low, tough shot, and she didn't make it. And rebound comes down to South Royalton. Now South Royalton's done an excellent job in every phase of the game, offense, defense, on the boards. And now coming back in for South Royalton is Sophie Roy. So Roy, number 5, back in the ball game. And that's Roy right there with the basketball. Gilligan went through the screen of Wilmot to get there. They'll swing the pass around, and if that's handled clean. See everybody crashing to the floor. It was both for MSJ on the floor. There's the ball fake, the dribble, the kick, and nope. They're penetrating. Stepped out bound job. Bove couldn't quite keep it in bounds. But South Royalton, they're getting that penetration and drawing the defense to them, and then they're kicking the ball out or giving it to a cutter. And they had a good job of getting the ball down low like that. And I'll tell you, when you get the ball down like that, close to the basket, Melissa Cole, you know what to do with it, and she'll make it a 20-14 lead. 6-point lead now for South Royalton. That becomes their largest lead. Reister, they post her up, and she's going to get the basket, and she's going to have a chance for the and one. And that's the call right there. It's going to be pushing behind number 14, Melissa Cole. And Reister has been most effective down low. And Van Vossen, Anika Van Vossen, coming back in for South Royalton. She wears 00. And so the 2016 game, 2:45 in the second quarter. Reister will be off the glass and in. 20-17. Nani's cut that 6-point lead in half on that one trip down the floor. You see Gilligan fight through the screen, get open. There's that, well defended this time. The Comstock got in front of Lamson and denied that little lob backdoor cut pass to get in there. This is going to be up and off the bounce. I thought she might get the second attempt. Rourke got the long outlet pass and had it taken away from her. She really didn't ever have possession of it. Lamson sees the numbers aren't there. Will dribble out of traffic, and everybody followed her to the left side, and that left the shot open, and an offensive rebound twice. No, that's 2 offensive rebounds, and finally Reister will get a piece of it, and boy, I tell you, great balance and agility by Reister. Bove able to get the ball over to Gilligan, to Rourke, thought about the 3, pulled it down. Reister will get it. Reister's offense that we remember early in the game, she hadn't had any touches. Well, it's come to life now, and she's doing it from the inside and from the outside. Boy, Lamson with a great spin move in the paint. Shot was off the mark. Reister has it twice, has it again, and fouls. A hot potato, got a foul. Oh, we got a foul. Got a hold call, and I believe it's going to be on MSJ. No, it's going to be called on Wilmington. Okay, I think he said 3-2. Yeah, she's on the floor. Okay, so it's going to be number 32. It's Amanda Tibbetts who got the foul called on her. And Gilligan going to the line now for MSJ. Kavanaugh coming in for Reister. Reister with a great first half here for MSJ. And Dominique Mercier coming into the game for MSJ for her first action tonight, number 15 for the Mounties. And coming in for Tibbetts for South Royalton, 23, Manby. Jane Manby playing with 2 fouls back in there. And Gilligan looking for the tie here. Got it. Should get another chance here to give MSJ back the lead. So MSJ's outscored. They're on a 6-0 run. Remember, they were down 20-14, and now it's 20-0, so they're on a 6-0 run. And no, that rimmed down. Kavanaugh kept it alive, but Lampson will chase it down. And Lindley Lampson. Oh, just Bove came up. Great job of surprising Lampson, and dribbled it off her foot out of bounds. Not expecting to see pressure there. And it'll be Mounties basketball. Minute 33 to go in this first half under new head coach Christina Raish. And it's going to be Gilligan to Comstock. They're looking to get the ball down low to Logan Kavanaugh. She goes to the floor to Mercier. She's able to pick it up, and MSJ will recycle that offense. Runs to the play, Gilligan. Good quick passing right now. They're really moving the ball well. There's the shot, and it goes for Comstock. She got the penetration inside the paint. Running one-hander will go 22-20 MSJ. And they get the lead back now. Got a foul on Bove, yeah. That's Manby that was, or Wilmot, I'm sorry, I was going to the hole. And that's only the 5th foul on MSJ. So no shots yet. Nobody's in the act of shooting there on that. Sycamore and get the catch, the drive, the free throw line. They'll kick it back. Down about the 3, pulled it back down. Wilmot to Van Vossen, and this is a 3 ball, and it's going to be front rimmed. Offensive rebound. Wilmot, and she set the screen, and tell you what, South Royalton, there's going to be a foul. In the last several possessions, South Royalton has started to really flex their muscle on the offensive glass. And I believe that's on Comstock 21. That'll be her 2nd foul. And Lampson at the line. She'll get a couple free throws out of it. She was fouled in the act of shooting. She has a chance to tie the game up with 50.9 seconds to go before halftime, and she's going to make it a 1-point game at 22-21. So South Royalton will get the tie, 22-all. And Gilligan will take the ball out of bounds, and Comstock being told from the bench, got the 2 fouls. You're inside a minute. Don't pick up that 3rd foul this late. They're gonna leave her in there. That's a lot of faith. And Danielle's a very good, very smart, very experienced basketball player. And since I've watched her since 4th grade, it seems like she's been around forever playing basketball. Mercier to Kavanaugh on the baseline. Triple team, ball strip comes out. And here comes Josefiak with the basketball. A nice job by Josefiak of just keep coming down what they give her, and that's gonna drop for 2. I don't see anybody with their arms up. 24-22, and that shot came from Manby. See if they'll hold for 1 shot. I can't believe they will after the tempo they've kept here. 20 seconds, 15 seconds now actually on the clock. Mercier will swing the ball over to Comstock. And boy, that's a long pass cross court to Gilligan. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and Bove tied up. And I'm looking for the arrow myself. Going to be South Royalton with the ball in the lead, and a lot of time. 6.3 seconds to go. See if MSJ will come up and put a little pressure on the backcourt to try to slow down their progress up the court. Josefiak, 3, 2, 1. It's going to count. It's going to be out the mark. And a good half by both teams. Going to be South Royalton with a 24-22 lead over MSJ. We get things going off in the 3rd quarter here. MSJ coming up with no time left on the clock to have a warm-up session, so they just came out with the chalk talk, and they're out there set to go. And it'll be Comstock, as you see teams switched into the courts here, and it's going to be Comstock to O'Rourke with Danielle Comstock. 2 fouls on her. She'll spin, comes inside to Lacey Gilligan. And that pass intended to go inside, and Lampson got in the way, and Lampson with the steal, and she'll push the ball up herself. Lampson, the paint, the free throw line inside that. Might have been partially tipped, and it was because it goes out of bounds. Yeah, you see the official in the background signifying that it was tipped out of bounds by the MSJ squad. 24-22, and that's going to be a kick defensively. No big deal there. They'll just take the ball back out of bounds to try to get in. As South Royalton, the Royals in the blue uniforms with the basketball on the baseline with their own basket. Nothing inside, they'll prop it outside. That's a 3 ball, and they won't get it this time. They did have a couple of threes. Ball slapped out of O'Rourke's hands, goes to Kavanaugh. Back to Comstock. Lamson stepped in front, trying to make the steal, and then Comstock across the midcourt logo, work it to the left side. Goes on that side to Gilligan. To O'Rourke, she faked the 3, wants to penetrate, and she does, and can't get the finish. Boy, did everything right, but the ball just wouldn't drop in the hole for her. They'll hit the trailer, and that's going to be Lamson between circles. Lamson. South Royalton's done a lot of this right here, getting inside the paint, and a nice roll to the basket, and got it! Oh, excellent job of coming in undetected on the baseline and getting the basket. 26-22, South Royalton. O'Rourke, she's going to try a 3 ball, and nope. She's still searching for that stroke. Kavanaugh into O'Rourke. She was cut off from having anything happen, and that's going to be Comstock. Got it, Danielle Comstock. 26-24 now. MSJ's trimmed South Royalton's lead to 2. But MSJ's got to pick up the defensive pressure. And that shot missed, but the player was wide open. Reister, with the tough work under the boards, got the rebound, and it goes from Gilligan back to Comstock. MSJ, under first-year head coach Christina Raich. She's joined by Chris Mayhew and Nate Trainer, and that's going to be stolen away, knocked it away, and that's going to brought the ball up the floor, and tough finish, but she'll get it. The Mounties, their pace not there right now. As Wilmot there defensively, and she came out to challenge, goes for Kavanaugh's hands, and picked up by Van Bossen. She needs a point guard there, and she'll find Lamson with 5:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. And I tell you, South Royalton coming out much more energized here, much more charged up. And it's going to be, can't get the bounce, nope. Lamson, offensive rebound, left the ball short. That shot was taken by Roy, and MSJ trying to find that pace they had in the 1st quarter. Each team that several times during the 1st half had the lead. And Lamson got the finish, made the steal, went the length of the court, got the finish. Bove at the scores table, getting set to check in for MSJ. Its lead goes back to 6, 30-24, South Royalton. Reister playing that foot. Gilligan down inside, and I think she was expecting a little more defensive pressure on her. She already shot the bucket, 30-24, and it's going to be a foul. Blocking foul will be on Kavanaugh. As Wilmot took it hard to the hole, crashed to the floor, and 25. Yeah, it's on Kavanaugh. And 2 shots coming up for Wilmot. As she bounced right back up after she hit the floor, and Bove will have to wait till the 2nd shot coming for MSJ. 3 minutes gone here in this 3rd quarter, and South Royalton looking pretty sharp out there now. Still pushing the tempo up and down the floor. And it's going to be Kavanaugh coming out. That was her first personal foul. And Bove, 23 in there now for MSJ, as Wilmot at the free throw line. Got it. Makes it 31-24 now, the largest lead of the game by either side, 7 points. As Comstock picked up in the backcourt by Wilmot this time, and Bove came out to meet the pass between circles, comes to Reister. Reister, they snapped the ball off, got it inside the free throw line down below it to O'Rourke, and she was going to be jump ball called, and it's going to be blue basketball. It'll be Royalton, South Royalton with the basketball as they tied up Comstock as she's trying to bring it across the paint. Yeah, and Lamson done a nice job tonight. Oh, great step around by Roy inside, and the defense followed her, and that left Van Vossen open, and that's going to be a foul. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Roy reached in from behind and got the foul called. So the Mounties now will have the ball on the baseline. No pressure in the backcourt right now, and that's going to be the first foul, according to the board, on Roy. 1 team foul apiece here in this 3rd quarter. That's 4.5 minutes left in it. And the pass was actually tipped and went out of bounds as Gilligan let it go. And Gilligan looks like she'll stay on that side and take the ball out of bounds for MSJ. Number 22 is Gilligan. Comes into Comstock. Nice spin move, and then the pass back to Gilligan was tipped again. The ball will go back out of bounds, and it'll be MSJ in the far corner here at the Combat Avenue Gym, trying to bring the ball into play. Comstock with the catch. Gilligan with the ball. Comes over to Reister. Reister, nice job stealing her off from the baseline. Bove, up fake, and got a block. Comes right back to Reister, sets, fires. No. Rebound up, Yes, it's going to be MSJ. I believe that's their first second chance points of the game. The first bucket off a second opportunity. And Bove with the block. The steal will go to Comstock. Lost the dribble. Gilligan back to Comstock now so she can keep the dribble coming forward. 31-26. Mounties down 5. Got the ball. O'Rourke all the way in. O'Rourke can't get the finish. And Lamson will get the basketball. Who's it going to be out from? It's going to be out from Lamson's foot out of bounds. Now all of a sudden MSJ has pushed the emotion button on and they got some juice flowing. It's going to be O'Rourke taking the ball out of bounds. She needs her teammates to come over and get in formation. They're all above the free throw line. There's the catch by Gilligan. To Comstock, to O'Rourke. They set her up for the outside shot. She got it. 2-pointer. 31-28. And O'Rourke's a real good streaky shooter. She can get on a run here as MSJ down just 3 points. They were down by as many as 7 just a few seconds ago. But they got to start getting out there and putting some pressure on the ball. That's Josefiak who can hit from out there. So I was showing you that in the first half. Whitcomb with the ball to Josefiak. That's a 3 ball, and that's going to be an air ball. It's going to be up to Comstock, who's there to catch it. So a rare bad miss by Josefiak. The Comstock did a great job not picking up the foul, and the shot just won't cooperate with her. 3 minutes to go, the third quarter, and all of a sudden we're getting that tempo cranked up. And it's going to be a South Royalton timeout, and neither team through almost 3 quarters have used a lot of timeouts. They have just let the action flow. And I think this is my first chance to read the roster to you. And this isn't the complete roster. This is just the roster for tonight of who's available, okay? So Katie Reister is number 12 for MSJ. Ali Shappy, 14. Dominique Mercier is 15. Melanie O'Rourke, 20. 21 is Danielle Comstock. Lacey Gilligan, 22. Joelle Bove is 23. Alora Dubray is 24. And Logan Kavanaugh, 25. Now, I did see some other people out there. I saw Maria Zulo. She's in uniform tonight. And I'm just looking. Oh, Caroline Boutwell, she's out there, number 13. She's on the bench. She's available to play. But I'll have once the injuries clear up, I'll have a complete roster to read to you. This Whitcomb made the catch, and MSJ trying to play some tough defense here, and that's going to be Josefiak. Oh, she was open, and she is going to take it, and won't happen. I think when you hesitate that 1 second, I'll tell you who's been the toughest inside player for MSJ right now, in my opinion, has been Reister. She got that rebound in there and took some bumps, bruises, and here comes Comstock. Little pass, nice catch by Reister. Reister faked the pass down inside. We'll swing it back outside to Bove. Bove to Rourke to Comstock, and a lot of traffic. Ducked up underneath, got jump ball called. Should be white ball though. I think it's going to stay with MSJ. I tell you, that was really nice ball movement by the Mounties that time as they got the defense sliding and were able to find a crack to send the ball down inside. Rourke, 3 ball, got it! She's heating up. She's gotten the last 5 MSJ points, and it's 31 all now. They've made up a 7-point deficit in 2.5 minutes. The catch, the fire, and the answer! They answer with a long-range 2 by Manby. 33-31 now. South Royalton back on top. And right into Coach Racia's hands, and looks like it's going to stay with MSJ. Will be Gilligan taking the ball out of bounds, number 22, right by her coach. And Comstock able to shake free, get the ball delivered to her, and she go to O'Rourke. She feels it, she flies it, and not this time. And I think MSJ has Bove. They got the ball, goes to O'Rourke. She's in the corner. While Sear just wiggle her way through. That's a tough pass to handle, and Bove will chase it down. I don't know how. I didn't think she had a chance to get to Comstock, to Reister, who might not have been expecting. Yeah, they want to reset. No shot clock. They want to reset their offense. Comstock, oh boy. O'Rourke just got the ball before Lamson did. Oh, they were trying to hook it down to the cutter, and good read right there by Whitcomb. Long pass up ahead. Josefiak fouled. I'll tell you, that's Josefiak, number 10. Good looking player out there. Got that basketball instinct that just kind of oozes through. You can see it. Number 14 coming in is Melissa Cole. She's a scores table for South Royalton. And Josefiak will be up and got it. 34-31 now, South Royalton. And Lamson coming out. And I really believe that's her first break of the night. Is Alex Ancala coming in, number 44 for Lamson with 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Nope, that one won't happen. Comstock dribble stop and goes to Reister with a touch, and that will recycle and recharge Comstock to dribble to O'Rourke. All the way across to Gilligan. She'll put it on the floor, get inside, and save the ball back to Bove, who goes to Melanie O'Rourke. Wow, what the heck? She says, we're going to shoot. And goes! Two-pointer for O'Rourke, 34-33, and she's got 7 points in this quarter alone.
Who's got 44?
Josefiak.
44!
Lost her balance, got back up, got the ball. There's the screen, the switch. Good defensive top right there, Whitcomb. But she dribbled it all the way. She headed to the free throw line, brought it all the way back outside the arc. And that ball loose, but caught, controlled, and that's a hard pass. MSJ to steal. Comstock taken off. Defender coming in from behind, and Comstock will not get the layup. Little hard off the backboard, and that will be Whitcomb with the basketball now. 34 seconds to go in the third quarter, and South Royalton, Josefiak with the ball, and South Royalton with a 1-point lead still. Boy, they just released her out there, Josefiak, and she will take that shot every time. Tibbetts coming in, number 32 now for South Royalton, and she is going to replace number 23, Manby. And MSJ with 23 seconds to go have the ball in the third quarter and down just 1 point. Comstock being picked up by Whitcomb in the backcourt this time. And she'll just get up to Gilligan. Gilligan was open between third. There's the foul on Josefiak. That is only the second team foul. Comes with 11.5 seconds to go, and the Mounties will take the ball out in front of their bench area. And they're going to let Whitcomb, or I'm sorry, Wilmot, they're going to let Wilmot, Chelsea Wilmot, come in and replace Josefiak, who picked up her third personal foul. And I believe she's the only player on either side with 3 personal fouls. 9 seconds to go, and Mounties with the ball. Boy, I tell you, they got a body on O'Rourke now. She's heated it up. Gilligan. No, they're not going to get the shot off. Mounties will be down by 1, 34-33, heading into the fourth quarter in this high school basketball game. South Royalton's been a very impressive club to watch play. Now they're just trying to hold on and get the road win. Of course, MSJ wants the season and home opener under the new head coach. Get the victory under their belt, and hey, I never looked at this style as a gimme game. I've seen these two teams, like I said, playing the playoffs. I know the personnel coming up through the ranks on both sides. I thought it'd be just kind of game you're looking at. Close, intense, and going to go right to the wire. That was a turnover on South Royalton. They'll go back, and Comstock got inside and got sealed off, lost the ball off her leg, and now here comes Wilmot with the basketball. She'll cross over, get by Bove, and then the switch and the pick up defensively by Gilligan. Comstock up top on Whitcomb, and she's going to swing the ball over, and that's going to be off the mark, that long shot. Tipped, rebound kept alive, and going to be MSJ basketball. And again, no pressure in the backcourt. I thought we see from both teams for some reason. I thought we would see more looks in the backcourt. There it is. Yeah, they want to set the screen, then roll. It's more of the roll they're looking for than a screen. They want to try to get O'Rourke open to take the shot, and that pass is going to be read and picked off by Whitcomb. Here's the pass. This is Whitcomb. I'm sorry, that was Wilmot that had the basketball. Fade away off the glass and in. Tibbetts got down the floor. MSJ that time got beat numbers-wise down the floor. Kavanaugh at the scores table getting set to come in. 36-33 now. South Royalton with the lead. And Bove, the pass a little tall, and they're just looking for a guard to give it to. And it'll be Wilmot with the basketball now. That's Lamson on the bench, and Tibbetts puts it on the floor, puts a shot up, and that's a good idea. And I don't know if it was tipped or not, but it's going to be South Royalton basketball. Kavanaugh coming in for Bove. Bove gave him a nice spark off the bench. Good minutes by Bove. 6.5 minutes to go. And that's going to be up and off the mark. That was a set play off the inbounds pass, and yeah, what happened right there was Anika Van Bossen lost her balance, went to the floor, and when she did, she went over the inline, and it'll become MSJ basketball. And again, they do that pick, the roll. Kavanaugh turns and fires, front rims it. Ball will be chased down, far corner. South Royalton, and Whitcomb will just cross over, get to the front court. Free throw line, looks on the wing, it's open, she'll step back, and nice pass back inside. Didn't get the bucket, but boy, great execution. Got the ball down to Whitcomb if he just didn't convert. And I believe we have a blue timeout called. 30-second timeout called. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it was MSJ called it. So MSJ called the timeout, and they want just a 30-second timeout, and they're going to come back on the floor with Logan Kavanaugh 25, Danielle Comstock 21, Melanie O'Rourke 20, Katie Reister 12, and Lacey Gilligan 22. So basically the starting five going to be back out there. And 36-33, at the start of this game, I would have thought we'd be in the 50s by now. It kind of really leveled off there as far as the scoring. Not the pace, but the scoring. So MSJ just one possession away right now. And South Royalton really meshes well. They move so well. They're orchestrate. You can tell they've played together for a while out there. And this time they're going to bring O'Rourke in the back court. Comstock's going to be up front. Melanie O'Rourke, again, very versatile. You can plug her in any position on the floor. And that's what they wanted right there was the roll. Comstock and Kavanaugh hits the deck. We got a foul called. I have to get the jersey number, but it's going to be a South Royalton foul. 32, that's going to be Tibbetts with the foul. And Kavanaugh going to the line, and that's going to be 2 shots. But see, that was the play they were trying to set up earlier with O'Rourke being the cutter to the basket or the roller to the basket, and that's going to be perfect. That was a beautiful shot. 36-34, Mounties down by a bucket. And this shot will be up, and nope. Reister kept it alive, couldn't control it. Taken down, Tibbetts killed the dribble, needs some help, and there's the pass up ahead to Whitcomb, and she'll get it down and stolen away by Comstock, and she'll kick fire, get it to O'Rourke. She'll go up, got the foul, and won't go. Oh, O'Rourke though, she's come to life here in the second half, and she's providing the offense. Now Melanie O'Rourke, a junior at MSJ, and she runs the floor very well. See how she got down there, and it was a perfect pass from Comstock. It's a 1-point game, 36-35, but I thought so. Here comes Lamson. She'll come back again with 3. Marie Lamson got a good break, and that's going to be number 44, Alex Hankala, coming out for South Royalton. Got it. We're tied at 36, but Lamson back in the game now. They said her battery should be full. She's all recharged, got a nice break, and probably won't see her leave the ball game again now with just 5:42 to go in a tie basketball game. No, an overtime thing might be possible tonight. Oh, look at that great speed on the baseline, and got it. Just no help. Defensively, that was just one-on-one right there, and Lamson's just too explosive. That's where you got to really communicate and rotate over and leave somebody back there to help out on defense. Gilligan with the ball, and they'll go back now to O'Rourke. They got a body out on the perimeter now on O'Rourke after she's been nailing those outside shots. Oh, Comstock stepped inside the defender and ties it. Oh, that's a just beautiful setup for the shot by Comstock. 38 all. And right there what I'm talking about, that's just too easy penetration. And got to push from behind, and it's going to be the 5th foul as a team on South Royalton, and Tibbetts. Oh, they gave it to 3. Okay, so it's going to be Lamson on the board that picked up the foul. That's her second personal. 5 minutes even on the clock, and MSJ with a chance to get the lead back. Been a while since they've had the lead. Yeah, I got a foul on the cut. That play's working much better with O'Rourke setting it up and delivering it to Comstock. That's a 6th foul as a team, so that means that next foul that South Royalton commits will put them in the bonus situation. And Josefiak, number 10, coming in for Whitcomb for South Royalton. Comstock with the basketball. She'll just come back to O'Rourke between circles. O'Rourke looked left, comes right to Gilligan. They want to wrap the pass around to Kavanaugh, and I believe went off from Kavanaugh. No, they did not. It went off from Anika Van Bossen. Tell you, that was almost the eye of a needle to thread that pass through. Gilligan comes all the way around, open baseline, no good. Rebound, put back up. Down, it's going to be Kavanaugh, giving the Mounties the 40-38 lead. Remember, they trailed by 7 at one point here in the second half, and tell you, that was a great explosion to the bucket by Chelsea Wilmot, but it was just too hard off the glass. But as far as reading it, reacting to it, and getting it up there, she did a nice job. Mounties with the ball, and 2-point lead, and 4:42 to go in the 4th quarter. It's Comstock. Oh, great job of getting the ball was O'Rourke. Up and foul. And Katie Reister, again, they brought her in down low, posted her up, and she paid big dividends. 2 shots, that's what I was waiting to see. So Reister, number 12 for the Mounties at the line. And she's usually pretty reliable from that free throw line. She'll get set and got it. 3-point lead for MSJ. You know, and I know I'm jinxing, but this is what Coach Chris Mayhew was talking to me about their, you know, endurance and their workout and their, you know, getting ready for the conditioning and all that, so they could come back from behind in the 4th quarter and be the stronger team in the 4th quarter. Oh, we got a foul away from the ball. Oh, we got timeout. We got no fouls. We got full timeout. And the Mounties, a lot different looking spirit now as they come to the bench, and if they had this spurt to get back the lead. And you know what I should do though is read the roster that I had that has all the team players on it that aren't able to play tonight. Most of them are sick or injured. As we take a peek in Coach Raich's huddle. Let me read it to you. I got Heather Arnado will wear number 10 when she's available to play. Katie Reister's out there is number 12. 13 is Jen Trombley. 14 is Ali Shipley. Number 15 is Dominique Mercier. Melanie O'Rourke 20. Danielle Comstock 21. Lacey Gilligan 22. Joelle Bove 23. Alora Dubray 24. Logan Kavanaugh 25. Caroline Beltwell. I think she's got 15 on the night, but she's listed as, yeah, she's got 15 on the night. Jen Trombley's going to wear 13. Krista Galwat will be number 15, Hillary Kulik 23, Maria Zulo will be 32. And that's all the players for the MSJ basketball program, women's program. They made a nice stand here in the 4th quarter to take a 4-point lead at the midway point. In South Royalton, just coming off that timeout, we'll have Lamson take the ball out of bounds. And they get the ball in, and it's going to be Wilmot with the crossover. Wilmot crossed over one too many times, put the ball out in front, and MSJ slapped it away. Comstock to O'Rourke. It's going to come over to Reister, put the triple down, thought about it. O'Rourke. This time they'll have Lamson matched up against O'Rourke, because don't forget, Lamson, besides being very quick offensively, is very good defensively, and Comstock needs some help, comes back to O'Rourke. Kavanaugh up, Kavanaugh kept it alive, Kavanaugh to the floor, jump ball. Possession arrow, MSJ, good hustle by Kavanaugh. Now be Gilligan taking the ball out of bounds as they go to the box formation to get it in bounds, and she keeps looking, and finally just goes to Comstock. Her little jump hook, no good, and it was a strange play all the way around. So the MSJ basketball, all they say is it went off from Lamson. That was a strange sequence right there. Comstock was open just temporarily, goes inside Josefiak, and no. Oh, here comes Lamson, caught the rebound, dead run up ahead, and Reister fouled her. That is just speed, speed, speed. Got the rebound and advanced it down the floor herself, drew the foul, going to the line to shoot 2. Because then you can see the difference in the game with South Royalton's offense when Lamson was on the bench for that 4 or 5 minute rest she got. And she'll be up and got the bounce. It's going to be good. 42-39. South Royalton now, they're trying to throw some punches. So it's a 3-point ball game, and it stays 3-point ball game. Ball on the floor, everybody flying for it, and this should stay with the blue. Yeah, it's going to be blue basketball, South Royalton basketball. And this Tibbetts, I was waiting for the numbers. Tibbetts went to the floor and tied it up for South Royalton.
Cut up the inside, Katie. Cut up the inside. Get out.
Josefiak faked the 3, wants to come all the way back around to the free throw line, cuts inside the free throw line and got a hold. Yeah, good call. She kept the dribble alive. O'Rourke with her 2nd foul, I believe. Yeah, it's only the 2nd on O'Rourke, 4th on the team. So they're in good shape team foul wise, and actually personal foul wise, they're not in trouble anywhere. Tibbetts, no, boy, she had a good look. Fouls up her own shot foul. They're just relentless following up their shots, South Royalton. Kavanaugh picks up her 2nd, team's 5th, and Tibbetts at the line. Going to shoot a couple with 3:11 to go. So Amanda Tibbetts, 32, gets set, and no, boy, that thing rattled around. You know the old saying, it was halfway down and popped out. That's just what happened right there. That one's good. Oh, and we got a whistle. Oh, they call what they call it. Somebody stepped over into the paint too early, and they're going to wave off that free throw, so it stays at 42-39. Now pressure in the backcourt, but I got to tell you the truth, with O'Rourke and Comstock, they handle the ball so well that a press might be a tough thing to have success with against this particular group. O'Rourke, oh, O'Rourke, what a monster second half Melanie O'Rourke has had. And there's the quick pass up front and the blocking foul on Comstock. That's going to be her third personal. 44-39, the Mounties with the lead, and that's a 6-team foul, so as they run the line play to set up Josefiak, and she's not going to get it. Well, I like the idea of what they were looking at there, and that ball comes saved by South Royalton. Mounties are all there. Comstock with the basketball, and she heard the footsteps coming behind her this time. And now she'll swing the ball over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke being guarded by number 1 out there, of course, is Wilmot. As Comstock wants to go baseline, just sealed off. They have Lamson on it down into Kavanaugh. Oh, she had great position. Jump ball, should be Mountie basketball. That was Reister that got in there and forced that. And Lacey Gilligan will bring the ball into play. Comes in Danielle Comstock with relatively easy chance to get the ball in. Gilligan, nope. Reister, no, just lost the handle. She was right there again to do damage on the boards, and she's done a great job of that all night. She just lost her balance. 44-39, 5-point lead for MSJ. South Royalton with the ball, and Lamson gave it up to Josefiak on that side. She'll come around the screen, and boy, I tell you, she really was thinking about pulling the trigger again. There's that great first step. Weak side rebound foul. That's Van Vossen. That's going to be his third foul on Kavanaugh. So 2:02 to go. If you start to think of overtime, MSJ's starting to get a little foul trouble now. Comstock with 3, Kavanaugh with 3. But again, South Royalton's done a really nice job on the boards here. There's Van Vossen. We'll get a second chance here to try to salvage one. And she does. That one was perfect. South Royalton going back to the press. To Gilligan, to Comstock. Comstock with Wilmot on her. Will dribble up the far side, cross the timeline, wrap the ball down inside to Reister. She'll spin free, come back to O'Rourke. Lamson right there on her. And just miscommunication. Now they want Comstock to body up to Lamson. And now she'll pull back. A little denial, then she pulled back, and great baseline pass, and the finish is going to count. Kavanaugh just picked up her 4th, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Cuts it to a 44-42 ball game. Mounties the lead, and now will send Tibbetts to the line. And I think timeout by MSJ. I think it's a good timeout taken by Coach Raish. It'll be a full timeout with just 1:39 to go. A 2-point ball game. That's a well-placed timeout right there. MSJ needed a little blow. They needed to also get a little composure and direction. And now with a 44-42 game, Tippett's at the line looking to make it just a 1-point differential. And she won't. The rebound will come down to Van Vossen off the miss. And again, they've done a nice job of the whole game of being on the boards, South Royalton. Kavanaugh playing with those 4 fouls. Played very smart defense right there. Comstock gets the ball under control. Still a 2-point game, 44-42. O'Rourke. Too much time, I think, to freeze it. And Reister with a big bucket. Tell you, she was fired up during the timeout, and she was fired up right there after that basket. Lamson will go to Wilmot. Off the screen, Wilmot open for 3. Oh, almost got it off the glass and in. Got a push from behind called on Wilmot. Shots coming up for MSJ, and I believe Kavanaugh will take the shots. Yeah. She tried to follow up her miss and got a little, well, she just got caught. You always want to be aggressive. She just got caught. Great play, though. I'd take her on my team any day. So with 1:05 to go in Coach Raish's debut, she's got herself a dandy here to be involved in a nail biter. And Kavanaugh, this is just a 1-on-1, don't forget. Nope. Rebound comes down to Van Vossen. Her outlet, of course, is to Lamson. Long pass to Josefiak, and she was just an inch shy of reeling that in. Full timeout taken. We'll follow Lacey Gilligan over to the huddle. See Coach Mayu there saying good job. I like that kind of enthusiasm. 1 minute even to go in a 46-42 game. Mounties with the lead. Gilligan with the basketball and just all-out pressure now by South Royalton. And Rourke's looped around, got the basketball in the play. It's so close, they don't have to foul at all. They can play this pretty much close to the vest here. I'm talking about South Royalton. That's Wilmot on Comstock. She killed that dribble, and they're going to wrap the pass around. Nice job by Rourke coming back to the ball, and that's going to be a foul on Lamson. 1-on-1 now, and they're going to send a Rourke to the line. And I didn't get to say it earlier in the game, but I meant to, and I'll say it now before whatever happens will happen and I sign off. But it's been a very well officiated game. The two men out there in stripes tonight done an outstanding job. That shot up and good. She'll get a chance now for that second one, 47-42. It's a two-possession ball game. But again, 44 seconds is an eternity in sports nowadays, and she won't get the second one. Kavanaugh got to Reister, she's fouled. Reister's just been fantastic. And oh, she's an emotional player, I like that. She's fired up. That foul will be on Tibbetts. So Reister at the line, that's the 10th team foul, so it's gonna be 2 shots for Reister here. As it goes 47-42, 5-point lead, stays 5. And they're gonna bring in number 23, Jane Manby for South Royalton. She's going to replace Van Vossen. Reister would love to get this one to drop here. Nope. And O'Rourke got in there and tipped it. Yeah, it's off O'Rourke out of bounds. And, you know, don't need to say it. Last thing you want to do is foul here if you're MSJ. Whether it's on the shot and it becomes a 3-point chance, or you just foul them because they go to the line for the 1-on-1. You want to be aggressive, but you want to be smart. That's a great move inside. The step inside didn't happen, but it was a nice move. 1 and out though, and MSJ came up with the boards when they had to have O'Rourke against Lamson. We'll go back to Comstock. She'll loop inside, and that's Wilmot with the reach. Didn't get called for the foul, and now she will. Yeah. And this will send 2 shots again. This will send Comstock to the line to shoot 2 for MSJ. So Danielle Comstock put on a lot of minutes tonight. And she can, with 16 seconds to go, I don't want to say ice it, but she can really make it a comfortable last 16 seconds. She'll be off the mark. So Comstock looking to make it 6, and no. Oh, great rebound down there. Up ahead to Tibbetts. She gets it under control. And again, last thing you want to do is fall here. Lamson, oh, she thought about the 3. Tibbetts, up, Tibbetts. Going to be an air ball. Kavanaugh will be fouled with just 1.9 seconds to go. MSJ will overcome a 7-point second half deficit. And they're going to get Coach Christina Raish her first win in the regular season as a new era begins here at MSJ. And I'll tell you, I saw a lot of good things by both teams. I'm very impressed with South Royalton, and MSJ like their squad. Like the up-tempo stuff, like their squad. You know what I noticed? Let me get this shot in. Here's 2 shots. Kavanaugh will be up. And got it. When they didn't lead, when South Royalton was, had that 6-7 point lead and things, I didn't hear any, I didn't see any pouting, whining, finger pointing. They just kept playing, listening to the coaching staff, playing hard, and like that attitude. 1 second, and that's going to be the ball game. And congratulations to Coach Raish, Mayu, and trainer, and congratulations to all the Mounties. Sometimes that first win's all it takes to get you springboarding, but again, great team effort out there, and fun game. 48-42 MSJ. Get out there, support your student athletes. God bless America, and always just take it for what it's worth. Take Munger Vision with a grain of salt.